charming woman does not follow the crowd. She is herself. Hello everyone. Welcome to this special episode of Beena's Notebook on the occasion of International Women's Day. We have a very special guest with us to celebrate this day. A magnanimous personality who believes that being rooted in your personality is the highest virtue of effortless living. An educator, a podcaster, and a public speaker. We have with us Dr. Amita Singh. So first of all, I would like to welcome her to Beena's Notebook. Hello ma'am, welcome to this special episode on International Women's Day. I welcome you to my show. Welcome ma'am. And first of all, I would like to wish you also that happy International Women's Day.
Thank you so much, Beena, for such a kind and humble introduction you have given. I'm just overwhelmed. Well, happy International Women's Day to you too, dear. And once again, I'm really delighted to be a part of your show, Beena's Notebook.
Yes, ma'am, we all are also feeling, even I am also feeling delighted to have you here in my show. So please tell us about your experiences and your stories. We all want to hear from you, ma'am.
Well, I am a simple person right now. I am a principal of a school and working as an educator. I'm having my own podcast also, and I'm working on some other ventures which I'll be soon telling publicly. And well, my story is like I have grown through what I have gone through. And well, my experiences, my past life, my struggles, my challenges have made me what I am today. And I really love to share my experiences with everybody else to inspire or motivate the women out there to help them come out if they are going through any kind of crisis, mental or physical. So this is the aim of my life right now, to help others.
Thank you so much. It's very encouraging. Love to hear from you this. Please tell me one thing. I'm very eager to know that you have been always like this, fit and glowing, like you are looking very pretty today, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much, Reena. But one thing I want to make clear, without rain, nothing grows. You have to endure your challenges, your pains, and you have to grow from them to be what you are. And one thing I believe is that nurture yourself and you will soon find that nature is nurturing you from inside. Today, most of the women, they take aging as a malady, and they're trying to seek solution in those, solutions, those bottles, those ointments, creams, which are easily available in the market in the name of anti-aging solutions, serums and creams. And had it been, means if they would have brought that grace, that beauty, and would have helped them to become more beautiful, these discoverers of these creams would have become millionaire right now. But beauty is something which comes from within. And yes, you have to take care of yourself by having a simple life. I'm again repeating, a simple life is what that is necessary to look graceful, beautiful, and beauty comes from within itself.
Very encouraging, ma'am. Love to know this. Thank you, ma'am. And one more thing I want to know, like how you are able to balance your work and your responsibilities. As I have heard that you have 2 kids also. So how you balance your work also and your responsibilities at home?
Well, Beena, I believe this problem everybody is facing. All the working women are facing today. This problem of having a balance between their work at home and their workplace. And since till today our social setup is like, it's still that traditional, that even though how much amount, a sufficient amount of money she is contributing in the finances of house, but still she is the one who is supposed to take care of the family also, and also her workplace. So because of this, they take a toll on their health, and this is the main reason why most of the working women find themselves juggling between their workplace and their home, and they are not able to give time to themselves. So even I was also going through the same turmoil few years back, but then I thought, no, this cannot be, I cannot continue with this my whole life. I have to give priority to different things in my life. And so this is the way I started. I set up some priorities in my life, my home, my workplace, my other relationships, and my passions, my hobbies. So these all are important in our life. Then I started finding support also. Support system is very necessary today to maintain a balance between work and home. Without support, you can't help it. You can't do it, because no doubt women are known for multitasking, but they are also humans, they also get tired. So we need support. It can be in the form of domestic help, or your husband, or your friends at your workplace. You need that support system. So all these things all together can help you. And one most important thing, try to take time for yourselves. Even if it is 10 minutes in a day, try to do it. And try to talk to yourself, because you are the person who is doing everything. So you need to know yourself also. So in this way, I think I am able to balance my work and home. Though my children are grown up now, but still this is the way. And this is what I tell my friends and my colleagues also.
Very encouraging words, ma'am, from you. Thank you so much, ma'am. This is really going to help those who are watching us. So please share some tips with us, to the audience, like how to maintain the mental health and the physical health, which is very important nowadays.
Well, Veena, mental and physical health, they both are closely connected. If you need to take care of your physical health, you have to make up your mind in the way that you can follow that routine to maintain yourself and keep yourself fit. And if your mind is not working in that way, you are not able to keep yourself fit. So you have to keep a balance again with mind and your physical body. So what you need to do is, you have to first make up your mind that yes, you have to tell your mind again and again that yes, you have to take care of your body. And once something is set in your mind, you automatically start doing it. So for mind, I believe in pranayama and meditation. They are the best therapy which will control your mind and would allow you to do wonders in your life. And once your mind is under your control, you will definitely be able to have a fit and perfect health.
That's wonderful. So let's do one thing. Let's change the gear and add some spice to have a rapid fire round with you, ma'am, to know more about yourself. So shall I start my first question? 3 words to describe yourself.
3 words to describe myself are, first of all, real, determined, and lovable.
Yes, wonderful. Love to know. Wonderful, great. And what is your biggest regret in life?
Well, my biggest regret is to get married at a very early age. I got married when I was just 20, and I had so many dreams to pursue. And because of that, I was not able to. But whatever I got, I took it as an opportunity, and this is where I am today.
Okay. Your biggest weakness, ma'am?
My children.
That's great. Great, ma'am. Now you have to choose. Okay? Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Vintage or new?
Vintage, always.
Yes, that's great. That's great.
Thank you.
So, before I wind up, ma'am, I want you to give a message to all the women, those who are reaching their 40s and still they want to look graceful and, glowing and loving. So tell us some tips, give tips to them also.
Well, there are, Beena, no tips. And what I believe is that, see, the truth is that there is no age to look beautiful and graceful. And what I believe is the more you get older, you started feeling more beautiful from inside because you have reached to that level of self acceptance. You have accepted yourself as the way you are, and you know yourself by now that you start carrying yourself in your own style. And this is what we are seeing today. Especially, we are saying this that 40 is the new 20. Why? Because of this only. Because by this time, we all are mostly settled with our kids, and we started finding time for ourselves. And this is the right time to nurture yourself, to pamper yourself, to take care of yourself, have a routine for yourself. And beauty is always the way you carry yourself. Everybody is different, everybody has their own style. And unless and until we will not meet ourselves, we won't be able to find ourselves.
Great.
And the moment you find yourself, there is no looking back. So, one line I would like to say for all the women out there: be yourself and let the world adjust.
That's great. That's great. But one question is again coming in my mind. So I want to ask you that, can you give us some tips on rejuvenating ourselves? How we can rejuvenate ourselves?
Well, rejuvenation is required, and it is not that once in a month or in a week. We require rejuvenation every day, and sometimes every hour also when we are too much packed up with work. So, spending time with yourself, taking care of yourself is the best way to rejuvenate. Follow your passion, follow your hobbies, try to do something which makes you feel good, even if it's a song, that 5 minute song which you have listened for yourself or sung for yourself. It will make you feel so rejuvenated. And this is what I do. I love to do gardening. Then I have this love of making jewelry. I have also made a video on that. Then home decor, changing my home things from here to there, all these things, and they help me to rejuvenate. It's not necessary that you always have to go for a vacation or for a tour to get rejuvenated. And the only idea behind it is that pamper yourself. Stop pampering anybody else. Now is the time that you need to pamper yourself. So this is it.
But one thing I must say, that after having you here, we all got rejuvenated right now.
Thank you. Well, Beena, since it is International Women's Day and we all are celebrating womanhood over here, so I would like to recite these few lines of a beautiful song, that song which I would love you to sing one day. And it is like, कोमल है कमजोर नहीं तू, शक्ति का नाम ही नारी है, जग को जीवन देने वाली, मौत भी तुझसे हारी है. So celebrate womanhood, celebrate life. You are the best version of God. God has created us to create life. So be proud of yourself and live like that.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for everything here, for your lovely song too. Thank you so much, ma'am.
And thank you, Beena, for inviting me on your wonderful show.
It's my pleasure.
It was lovely to be here. And you yourself are looking, as always, very beautiful, adorning that beautiful smile, contagious smile, which makes everybody smile. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So friends, hope you enjoyed the day and got so many tips about rejuvenation and how you have to manage your household chores and your workplace, how you have to work. So we will be back soon with the next episode with a new guest and a new topic. Till then, keep smiling, be positive, and I wish you all Happy Women's Day. Thank you so much for watching Beena's Notebook.